फ्रेंड्स, मैं हूँ सुधा झा। मेरा प्रोफेशन है टीचिंग। फॉर लास्ट 22 ईयर्स मैं इकोनॉमिक्स पढ़ा रही हूँ बच्चों को। तो चलिए मैं और आप इकोनॉमिक्स की जर्नी की तरफ आगे बढ़ते हैं।
Still, we are continuing with the first chapter itself, the story of the village, Palampur. Correct. Now, just see here, when I'm showing you this picture, just see this picture once, okay? See this picture. This picture is actually showing you how the land is distributed in the village Palampur for cultivation. How the land is distributed in the village Palampur for cultivation. Just you understand, when I show you this picture of the land and when you are moving on the train, okay, moving from one place to another place, you see outside the train when we pass by so many villages, the lands are divided like this in this form. Some are in triangular shape, also in hexagon, pentagon, like that shapes. How this land has become in such beautiful different types of shapes. Let us understand. Assume in the village only one person is there, only one man having the land. The whole rectangle, when I see from the outside, from here to here, the whole rectangle, this land is of that person. If the person has two sons, correct? Or he has two children, one daughter and one son. At present, the daughters have got the equal right in the property of their parents. So you can see this area. Now this man is having two sons. We are taking the example of son because in India, people, they think about the son. Most of them, they are so good that they think about their daughters. And now at present, I said son and daughter both. So I'm taking the example of children. The farmer has two child with him. When he grows old, he wants to divide into two equal parts to give equally. See this line, he has divided the line into two equal parts. Can you see this line? It means he divided this particular part into two equal parts. So two equal parts became. Now after that you see what happens here. This one particular child, now I'm taking only one side, okay. एक फार्मर के दो बच्चे, उसने बीच से डिवाइड कर दिया, लैंड दो पार्ट में हो गया। अब इस बच्चे की स्टोरी हम पढ़ते हैं। This particular son or daughter, he had three children. So what he did, he divided the land like this: 1, 2, and 3. 3 areas he distributed to all his 3 children. Then each of the 3 children, he was having 2 children. So he divided into 2 equal parts. He was having 2 children. He also divided into 2 parts. He was having 3 children. He divided into 3 parts. Correct? After some time, what happened? All these were having only one child. So the land remained like that. सबको एक ही एक बच्चा था, land ऐसे ही है. But this particular person, he had 12 children. How many? 12. So his land was divided into 12 parts. You see the small square the land became because he has to give equal part to all his children. So that land became 12. And this is how the land becomes small. Same way when we are taking here the same scenario, he was having 2 children, so he divided the land like this into 2 equal parts. Then other was having these many, other became like this, and then the small parts it came on. This is how the land goes on being dividing from one generation to the next generation as we go on. Beta, before I teach, in this NCERT book, at one place in the first page of the chapter, they have written that we have 80 families belonging to upper caste. But in this particular page, when I'm going to teach you, here I will be saying that they are having 60 families. So it depends whether I should write 60 or I should write 80. So what I do every year is, I take the first line that there are 80 upper caste family, 150 the Dalits, left over 220 is the middle. Here in the book, you'll see somewhere it is written 240, we'll make it as 220, correct? Now just see, I'm showing you. As this land is distributed in such a way, this particular land, these which are larger in area, they are rich farmers. This one, see the cursor. Yes, you see my cursor, I'm roaming. Correct? Just see. This one, this particular part, they come in middle-sized farmer. And this one, less than 2 hectares of land, they are coming in small farmers. So middle farmers also have less than 2 hectares and they are having very small, so they come in small farmers. Correct? And the other one, they are coming in large farmers. So these are the people who will be providing job to the 150 landless people and to the small scale farmers also. Now, just I am moving down, just see here. How is land distributed, correct? So you have realized that land is very important for the growing of the crops, correct? But land has to be divided. Unfortunately, when we see that the land has been divided into such a small parts, so what happened? The part which is larger, they can go for modern technique of farming. Tractor can move on that. But small farms which are there, how the tractor can move there? It can't move. It means you have to go with your traditional method of farming. As I said you earlier, that we are having 80 families belonging to upper caste, that is large farmers, and we have 150 families belonging to Dalits, that is they have no land for cultivation, they are landless laborers. Correct? So remaining farmers here, instead of writing 240, here it is written 240 in the book. You will write 220. How much you write? 220. Because 450 total family, 80 families belong to upper caste, then 150 to Dalits. You are having 230. So 450 minus 230, you are getting 220 families. So make this correction that you should remember, it is 220 families. These 220 families have small plots, and I have shown you two different types of plots. I have shown you here. This plot also comes in 250, and this small scale farmers also come. So medium scale and farm, large scale, they come in that. So 240 means you will read as 220 families cultivate small plots of land which are less than 2 hectares in size. But these don't bring any income for them. Let us move with a story. A small story I'm going to tell you. And the story is about Gobind. In 1960, see how this land is distributed, I will come to know with this. And poverty also. In 1960, there was a person, a farmer whose name was Govind. He was having 2.25 hectares of land. And most of the land was unirrigated. Means irrigation facility is not there. When irrigation facility is not there, production becomes zero to that particular part of the land. Because there is no water, how can you produce? So what he did, anyhow he was able to manage to irrigate some part of the land with the help of his 3 sons. It means how many sons Govind was having? 3 sons. So with the help of these 3 sons, he was able to cultivate some part for growing crops. Other part of the land was unirrigated, so no production was there, no cultivation was taking place. So when I'm not using the whole land, some part of the land I'm using for growing crops. So what happened? They got the production, but okay, means they can meet their 2 times need, but very comfortably life was not there. So only they were able to feed themselves and little extra income. But how did this extra income? They are not from the land. This extra income, Govind and his family did not get from the land. So from where they have managed? They have managed because they had 1 buffalo. Beta, nothing more is written. Can you tell me how with the buffalo they were able to manage? Write in your chat box. Let me see any answer if I get. How with the help of 1 buffalo they were able to get extra income? I'm giving you 30 seconds, write the answer. Think in your mind. Govind is having one buffalo. With the help of that buffalo, he was getting extra income. How? The buffalo is giving milk, very good, Khushi. So they were selling milk, very good. Anything more? By selling milk, same answer. By selling milk, same answer. Any other answer? I do accept. Buffalo used to give milk and they used to sell milk. Any other use of buffalo? By selling milk, Prisha also, Prisha the same thing, Achal the same thing, Tejasvi the same thing. They use for transport, carrying loads. Big hand for Kumari, Ruchi and Khushi, Priya, very good. Buffaloes, even twinkle, buffaloes may work on others' land, very good. And that is farming, that is Sneha, Navya, very good. All these answers very good. So 30 seconds over, coming back. Very good. Now see here, beta. With the help of the buffalo, they used to get milk. Very good part. They used to sell the milk in the village. So selling milk gives them extra income. Very good one. Second, they used to make the cart, and the cart was pulled by the buffalo, which was used by the other farmers to carry their grains from the village Palampur to either Raiganj, other village, or the town Shahpur. And then people wanted to move from one place to another. So they also used to sit on this bullock cart and they started earning income. Very good. It means children have very good knowledge. Excellent. So with this, the family was able to earn extra income from the buffalo. Very good. What happened after some time, you know? Naturally, if I have taken birth, I have to die like that. Govind, after some years, he died. Naturally, the land will be divided into 3 parts. So 2.25 hectares, if I divide by 3, my answer comes 0.75. How much each son has got? 0.75 hectare of land. It has become less than 2 hectares. Yes or no? Yes. It has become less than 2 hectares. Earlier, when they were living together, the farmer, Govind was there, his father, they were coming in large farmer only, 2.25 hectares. But when he died and his land was divided into 3 sons, each son got 0.75. It means the land area has been less than 1 hectare. So they come in small scale farmers. Then what they did, they have improved the irrigation system. What they have done? They have improved the irrigation system and they have developed the modern farming method. But still, they are unable to meet their needs from their land. Why? When father was having 2.25 hectares, they had unirrigated land. Now, they have better irrigation facility. Maybe they are using pumping set. They have modern farming method, but still they are unable to earn that much that they can have a comfortable living with that earning. That much crop was not produced. Why? Because the size of the land has decreased. The size of the land has decreased. Now these 3 sons, if they can't meet their needs, it means they have to go for additional work. And in the village, what is additional work? Either you work on the land of the farmer or by itself you can run your bullock cart. Correct? This is how the land went on dividing and it became small day by day. This is what I was telling you by showing this picture, how the big piece of land has come into such beautiful designs. So beta, whenever you move by train and crossing those remote areas and village areas, just see the land. And then you remember of your first chapter of economics, the story of village Palapur. And think in your mind how this beautiful designs of the land. Here we are showing only rectangular and square. But in real life, you can see in triangle shape. In some, it is one side right angle, other it is an arc. Different divisions of land is there. So when you see that, you come to understand how this land has been divided into such a small part. Correct? When I am saying that this land has become into small, small parts, it means like Govind's son has become small farmer. Correct? So as they have small farmers are there. Now see here. So they come in middle and small farmers. Here one change. Here they have written 60 families. Medium and large farmers. More than 2 hectares of land. Govind was in that. But here 60 नहीं होना चाहिए, कितना होना चाहिए? 80. How can I tell you 80? Just I am coming to the first page of this chapter. Just see. Just see here. See the first page I have brought you. Can see here that we have written they have just a minute, more small I have to do. Correct? Just see here. This village has about 450 families belonging to several different castes. The 80 upper caste families, how much they have written? 80. And now the part where I am teaching what they have written, 60. This is NCERT mistake from 2006 onwards, but I am seeing this. They have not made this change, so I change in my school itself. So here it should be 80. Should be 80. Am I clear? So every year I make this change. Here it should be 80. So they come in the medium or the large farmers. Correct? So they have land extending over 10 hectares or more. This is how the distribution of land takes place. Now see in this particular picture I'm going to show you. This is about the wheat crop. Just now we have harvested wheat. In the news you might be seeing due to COVID-19 or coronavirus, what happened? The wheat couldn't be harvested at the proper time as it was a complete lockdown. Then in between now the government has given the permission that the farmers can move to the farm and they can go for harvesting of the crop. Because if crop is not harvested at particular time, it is not a loss for the farmer only, but it is a loss for you and me, all of us. The reason is the wheat won't be available in the market. How we will buy and what we are going to eat. So here we are showing the work on the field, especially about the wheat crop. See this picture. He is plugging the land with the help of bullocks. So Govind was having one. He might have given his bullock. He would have earned the income. Coming to the next. Here, just I'm coming here, sowing of the seeds. I'm moving like this. Moving the picture. Second picture here. See the arrow cursor of the teacher. So he is sowing the seeds. After sowing of the seeds, what to be done? They are spraying the pesticides, insecticides, correct? So that insect should not harm my crop. Then see here. One picture is here. Here also the same thing. With the help of the bullocks, they are able to cultivate their land. Come to this picture. This what they are doing by the modern technique. They are harvesting, they are plugging, they are even cultivating and sowing the seeds because they are using tractor. This is modern technique. We are doing like this or like this, and see after harvesting the crop is being carried to their house. Correct? It means the person who is doing, either he may be the farmer belonging to a small scale farm, very small, that he doesn't have any leftover, so he's working on the land of large farm. Or these people who are working may belong to that 150 Dalit families. Am I clear? Okay. So this is what the picture speaks to us. Now I'm coming to one more thing here. That day we studied about Green Revolution. Voice was not clear, but I said there are two different ways. Again, there is some internet problem. There are two different ways of producing crop. One is multiple cropping, and the other is modern technique. There are two different methods of producing crop. One is multiple cropping and the other is modern technique of farming. When I said modern technique of farming, I said we are using HYV seeds, we are using chemical fertilizer, chemical manures, pesticides, harvesters, tractor, thresher. One thing you remember, beta, all these things are produced in the factory. हम ट्रैक्टर घर में नहीं बना सकते, हम थ्रेशर घर में नहीं बना सकते, हम केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर घर में नहीं बना सकते, हम केमिकल मैन्योर घर में नहीं बना सकते. Am I clear? So all these things are made in the factory. But when I'm using modern farming method, it means I'm using HYV seeds. I need more water for irrigation. These seeds need more water for irrigation. It means I have to depend on tube wells or the pumping set. And then I'll be using the water. Right? Just see here. After that, I said, will the land sustain? The land won't sustain if I'm going with the green revolution. We see green revolution is very good because we have increased the crop and the crop we are producing is so much that these crops have made us to store wheat for at least one more year. If there is no production of wheat, we are not in trouble. We have that much of the wheat that the whole population of India can survive. And we have excess of the wheat that we are selling now. It means we are exporting to other countries. Earlier, we were importing wheat from Argentina or the New Zealand. But now you see we are exporting. Condition has changed. We are very happy that now we don't depend on others. But other side is when I'm using this chemical fertilizer or chemical manure, then when or the pesticides or insecticide, and when I'm again irrigating, these things get mixed up in soil. So the soil will not sustain because it is going to lose its fertility. And what happens? These get inside and get mixed with the underground water. And underground water level is also decreasing. Why? Because through the help of the pumping set of the tube well, large amount of water comes out. So underground water level is also decreasing. If you go to Tamil Nadu, we have zero underground water. Even at Bangalore, Tamil Nadu and Bangalore, these are the areas where we are having zero underground water. When it is rainy season, sometimes we have a little bit of underground water. So we have to take care of these things. Very good technology always leads us to a good position, but once it is leading us to the other way. For example, I'm teaching you online. So what happened? We have very good nowadays that in the house also you are sitting there, I can teach you very nice. Other ways these things can be had. So technology is good in one, other way we have the other loss also. Because people, how do we accept the technology? If I use the technology in a better way, it means we are very good. We are utilizing for our use. Correct? Now just the ending part today. Here, activity one I want to do. Dash chemical fertilizer provide minerals which dissolve in water and are immediately available to plants. New chemical fertilizer. New chemical fertilizer provide minerals which dissolve in water and are immediately available to plant. But these may not be retained in the soil for long. कहाँ जाता है? अगर soil में नहीं रहा तो कहाँ गया? They may escape from the soil and pollute underground water. पानी डालेंगे तो वो तो जमीन में जाएगा ना बेटा. So underground water, rivers. From the underground water, then anyhow it joins up to the rivers and lakes when it is rainy or it is over watering we have done. This chemical fertilizer, they can kill the bacteria. They can kill the microorganisms which are present in the soil. That is why we say na, between two crops, you have to go for one leguminous plant. That is why we go for pea plant, मटर. क्योंकि वो क्या करता है, नाइट्रोजन फिक्सेशन करता है और मैक्सिमम क्रॉप्स जो हम खाते हैं वो नाइट्रोजन ले लेते हैं लैंड से. लैंड में तीन चीज होता है, NPK, नाइट्रोजन, फास्फोरस एंड पोटेशियम. तो फास्फोरस पोटेशियम तो कम यूज होता है, लेकिन नाइट्रोजन बहुत सारे प्लांट्स बहुत ज्यादा ले लेते हैं. इसलिए हमें बीच में लेग्यूमिनस प्लांट फ्रॉम द रूट्स दे अगेन गिव बैक टू द this to the soil again. Now see, this means sometime after they use, the soil will be less fertile than ever before. Yes, I do agree. You should also agree. This is what happens, the consumption of chemical fertilizer in Punjab is highest in the country. If I ask you why the consumption of chemical fertilizer in Punjab is highest in the country, any answer? Write down in the chat box. Let me see. What is the answer coming? In the chat box? Okay. Let me see. Not able to see. My question is, I'm showing here and saying the consumption of chemical fertilizer in Punjab is highest in the country. Why? Why? Or how can one say that consumption of chemical fertilizer is highest in Punjab, not in Bihar? Kyun highest Punjab mein? I want to know the reason. Anyone? The chat box, no one has written the answer. Why consumption of chemical fertilizer is too high in Punjab? Navya has written more growing of food. Tejasvi, because the fertility of the soil is poor. Khushi, because in Punjab the farming, the use of K, what is K? In India, most of the farming is done there. क्यों बिहार के लैंड पे फार्मर्स हो ना पंजाब वाले, पंजाब ले जाएंगे उस लैंड को, वो तो बिहार में ही करना है ना बेटा. मोर समथिंग more growing of the crops. ठीक है. Anything more? Tripti has written this. I'm not getting exactly the answer what I need. Right now I gave you the explanation. Soil is not fertile because the fertility of soil is poor. Anything more? Arya, Twinkle. Okay. Something more. Okay, come back. I'm giving the answer. Soil is less fertile, Anushka. Beta see, now I'm giving the answer. Whatever you have written is very good. We grow a lot of crops over there, but crop you can grow on the land which is present. The scarcity of water doesn't lead to consumption of chemical fertilizer. Am I clear? बेटा स्कैसिटी ऑफ वाटर का तो कोई लिंक ही नहीं है कि वो केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर को बढ़ा देगा. तो कुमारी रुचि वो आपको देखना है. आंचल, यूज ऑफ पोटेशियम इज हाई. नहीं. among the major the per hectare consumption, no. they grow these crops which is not leguminous. वो तो मैंने बोला ही, वो leguminous तो होगा नहीं main crop because the soils are rich in cheilitic minerals. आंचल, Kumari Richu, Ruchi, yes. Khushi, okay. Now listen to my answer. Here the main answer, just now I said, now I have given you the hint. Beta, Green Revolution took place in Punjab and Haryana. Correct? As it started in Punjab and Haryana, naturally, they used HYV seeds. First time we have used in Punjab and Haryana. They used chemical fertilizers a lot. Because Green Revolution was taking place in two states, Punjab and Haryana, Punjab people totally depend upon agriculture. Same thing is in Haryana. Area-wise, little bit it is big. That is why consumption of chemical fertilizer is too high in Punjab. Remaining parts of the country, remaining states of the country, they use Green Revolution, but after 10 or 12 years. So naturally, they started in 1967-68. So there, the consumption of chemical fertilizer is very good. Remaining answer can be there, but here you remember that I was teaching you according to this particular concept. Now the concept was here Green Revolution. Okay, so I had to teach this particular part till here. So today's topic I have completed. Now next year my topic is very important. That is who is going to provide the labor. But before that, just see here. One graph is given, and in some books the graph is in a different shape, the new one. This is from book what I have downloaded. Cultivated area is 36%, if I speak. Correct? According to, this is India scene I am showing you, not a village Palampur. And in this 36%, we have only This 36% land cultivated, and we are having 80% of the people of the rural areas engaged in farming. 36% land ka 80% here. And 64% here when I'm having 36% is small farmers, correct? Less than 2 hectares, they are 80% in number. Big land farmers or medium and large farmers, they are 64%. And number of the farmers there is very less, that is 20%. Okay, so this graph I have to show. Next is who will provide labor. This is next is topic, we'll read. So I'm going to stop the topic here today. Okay, 3 minutes is left. I'm going to show you one picture here. Everyone see the screen. This man's name is Dala, Ghansham, Dala, sorry. Man's name is Dala and she's Ramkali. Correct? Conversation between Dala, D-A-L-A, and Ramkali. Correct? Just see. Okay, I'm showing you. Dala is saying, it is difficult to find work these days. Where? In the village Palampur. I'm talking about Palampur. Only the large farmers hire us. Why? Because medium farmers for himself only is surviving and small farmers doesn't has too much. That too for very limited number of days. Because 4 months only. And that too 4 months they are not getting. Why? She is saying, Ghansham is a large farmer in the village. She also knows who is Ghansham. He has just bought a harvester. इसको टेंशन हो गया. क्या टेंशन हो गया? Large farmer घनश्याम ने क्या खरीद लिया? Harvester. So we are going to get even less work during the harvest season because now they will not employ laborers. He will use one labor and he will use harvester. He can harvest a big area of land. So the last year, she said, I have worked in the whole year less than 5 months. It means 7 months she was unemployed. And this year she will get less than 5 months. The reason is because he has brought the harvester. What he is saying? We have tractors. Farmer is having tractors for plugging, harvesting. Okay, harvesters for harvesting, tractors for plugging and sowing of the seeds, etc. Threshers for threshing. Even for removing weed. They say earlier farmers were there, they were employing laborers. Ki weed nikalo, jungle jhad jo ug jata hai, extra unwanted plants, we call it as weed. But now they are saying they are using weedicide, they spray the weedicide and the unwanted plants die. So no need of laborers there. And she's saying, this year I will have to look for a work in the brick making unit in Raiganj. Raiganj, I said, it's a big village near to village Panam. Now he is saying, you know, I owe to the local money lender 2,000. He has taken money from the local money lender 2,000 rupees. He took 1,000 rupees last summer also. Ultimately it became 3,000 rupees. He said, no work is available in the field. How I will repay the amount? And whatever I'm earning, I can't meet 2 times meal for the whole family. I can't make my whole family to eat 2 times meal and fill up their stomach. Ramkali is saying, my situation is not better than you. Because she said due to past debt, the money lenders refuse to give me any loan. A money lender loan bhi nahi de rahe. Isliye she will be moving to the brick making in Raiganj. Okay. So I'm going to stop. Bye everyone. Okay. Bye. I'm going to end the meeting. Bye.